I'd like to congratulate Madam Rajvi and the NCRI on their very effective exposure of the dreadful ill deeds of the Iranian regime. I'd like to congratulate the NCRI too on their clear representation of what an alternative democratic government would look like in Iran. Unfortunately, under the current regime, Iran has become the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism, and it's responsible for large numbers of terrorist plots around the world since 1979. Iran has also been involved in cyber terrorism and the intervention with systems of people whose lawful business has been interrupted, which is not acceptable. The NCRI, through its extensive network, has played an instrumental role in exposing and revealing the regime's terrorism and terrorist activities abroad. And indeed, last year, it published a report, Iran's Emissaries of Terror, which explained the extent to which Tehran's embassies and diplomats are at the core of planning and executing international terrorism. I'd like to pay a tribute to NCRI members who are in Tirana, Albania, whom I have visited in the past. I send them my love and good wishes. I'd like to join with that tribute to the government of Albania. We know that the Albanian government has been under a great deal of pressure from the Iranian regime. That government has been brave and bold. It has expelled the regime's diplomats and indeed its ambassador from the country for conspiring to commit terrorist acts against the PMOI members in Albania. I hope to be able to visit you, those of you who are in Albania and hearing this broadcast, in due course. I would welcome clearer action by the European Union itself, by the governments of the European Union, and by the government of the United Kingdom outside the European Union against the Iranian regime. There seems to be a tendency towards compromise, which I do not support. In that context, I draw attention to the decision of the Swiss prosecutors to close a case against 14 individuals who were involved in the assassination of Dr. Kazem Rajavi, a prominent law professor. And that sent out all the wrong signals and in my view should be reconsidered. I want you to know that there is strong, wide, cross-party support for the 10-point plan for the future of Iran, which Mrs. Rajavi has published. I think that that has been developed into something that looks more like a government program, which I regard as a very important step. I would like to see a new constitution produced, in draft at least, for Iran, so that the public there who have access to it through social networking and so on would be able to see that there is a real alternative government outside Iran of Iranians who would like to reshape the future of your country. I send you my warmest good wishes. Thank you.